promised to you, wrestling fans, tag action coming up with the ever-popular Sonny Warcloud and that newcomer, 280-pounder Tony Gatillo, against one of your favorites, I believe, Rocky DellaSerra and the dangerous spoiler, Floyd Creatchman. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Could be better. You know, I don't have this big love for you, Gino Brito, but I'm here to give my point of view on the matches so that people can see what is happening and hear the right way.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Floyd. I'm not too happy with you either, and I'll tell you why. It's that Kendo Nagasaki. We'll have a lot of things to talk about. I'm sure that you're going to hear a lot of folks, a lot of complaints about Kendo Nagasaki. I still don't believe where you're going to get these guys, but we bring them here on international wrestling, and what happens, they cause mayhem week in and week out.
They do what they have to do to get their hands raised in the air for victory. Right now, you see in the ring now, excuse me to change the subject, the spoiler against Sonny Warcloud, the Indian. I'm sure he's your favorite.
Well, Sonny Warcloud, yes, he's an up-and-coming star. Every year it gets better and better, and by the way, that is spoiler number 2. I think the man in there with the experience is the spoiler. He's been wrestling for a few years, I believe. Tony Gatillo, newcomer. I want you to keep an eye on him, Floyd. I just hope you never sign him, that's for sure.
The Italian Stalin, eh? Well, the same religion as you, Italian, so I know you're going to have nothing bad to say about this boy.
Well, whether it be Italian or otherwise, it's not a question. I look at talent. The man is 280 pounds. I've got him working out on a weightlifting program because he can pack on a few more pounds, and I believe in a year or two he'll be a force to be reckoned with.
Well, are you telling me that just because he had the spoiler now, he got him in a headlock and he took him over on the mat, and now you're saying that you've been tutoring him and you're helping him out?
Tackle. Look at that. He jumps over the spoiler, comes back again, whoop, gets him in a headlock, takes him down.
I suppose you showed him that move, right, Gino?
No, I did not, Floyd.
Rocky DellaSerra. Nobody fools around with Rocky DellaSerra.
I like Rocky DellaSerra. He's a rough, tough customer. You know why I like him primarily, Floyd? Because he hasn't signed with you yet.
In the upcoming future, he's going to sign, but I'm only going to sign with him under one condition. I want to see him against your son.
That will happen, don't worry.
And maybe you'll see me against your son also coming up.
Floyd, spare yourself the agony.
No
Sonny
agony.
Warcloud outside, hedging on his partner, which right now Tony is a little lost in that ring because of the experience of Rocky DellaSerra. Good thing he tagged Sonny Warcloud. Sonny comes in, chop to the head. Back on that side headlock. Very effective hold.
It looks to me like he's choking him.
He is not. It's a good side headlock, Floyd, and you know it. Into the ropes.
See what Rocky DellaSerra is going to come up with.
Jump over again. Whoa. Look at that move
by Rocky.
Beautiful by Rocky. Floyd, give credit where credit is due.
Rocky's going out of the ring now, you see. He's taking his time. He's getting back a little bit what he had lost. Now, you see, he's asking for a timeout. The people don't agree. They're against him, and they're yelling. So he's disputing with the crowd.
Well, timeout. You see that in football, not in wrestling. Sonny Warcloud, look at the shape of that young man. Lost a few inches around the waist. He's also working out. You can tell pectoral muscles, good solid arms. That's what I like to see. Young athletes.
Yeah, he must have put on a couple of pounds with all that makeup he has on his face that they put on in the tribes.
Well, that's just tradition, Floyd. There's that little dance, the switch of the arm, and he's got the upper hand again. Rocky DellaSerra, though, not beaten yet by a mile. Takes him down. Whoa. That's smart.
That's smart by Rocky DellaSerra, going to the ropes, and the referee has to break the hold. Good thinking on the part of Rocky DellaSerra.
Yeah, I'll admit. I mean, when you're in trouble, retreat. That's the way to do it.
You see, Rocky, you tell him what to do once. I spoke with him, and I speak with him several times in the dressing room, and I give him advice, and he listens.
He does. Mostly he listened to his brother Bob, which, by the way, right now is in Puerto Rico. I hear creating all kinds of mayhem down there, but he'll be back right here on International Wrestling in the near future.
Well, International Wrestling, as you know, they have the biggest stars, and this is the biggest wrestling organization going right now. And you got Kendo Nagasaki, you got Bruiser Brody, you got Abdullah the Butcher. The names go on and on and on.
Bruiser Brody, what a monster. 6'7", 300 pounds.
I feel he's a good looking.
The man is lean and mean. He's very dangerous. Only guys like Abdullah and maybe the Crow Fats, Guys like that can't handle a bruiser. Brody, the man is big, he's tough, he's dangerous.
Well, guys like Crowfat that you just mentioned that can handle Bruiser Brody, that's yet to be seen.
That's right. Right now, poor Gatillo's in trouble in the corner. There it is. There's the spoiler. Spoiling things up for Tony Gatillo. Rocky DellaSerra taking his sweet time, and now they're double teaming.
That's how you do it. That's the idea of a good tag team combination.
Elbows. One to the throat, one on the chest. He's down. Another elbow by the
He's in trouble.
He would. If the referee right now would be down, there might be a 3
count. Look at this.
Working
out comes in, pulls him up. There was no tag made. He has no business being there. The referee has to get him out.
Well, what business has Rocky DellaSerra being in the ring right now, Floyd? Right? You can't answer that one, right?
I have something in my throat.
You have something in your throat, yeah. All right, let's go back to the action. Knee drop. Turns him around, goes for the pin. That's the thing to do. A count 1 of 2 only.
He's a big guy, this Gatillo, the Italian stallion.
He's big, and right now you're looking that size is not everything, because the spoiler, with his experience, maybe a lot smaller, you know, give or take 70, 80 pounds, but he's got the upper hand right there. The man can wrestle, that spoiler.
Isn't that an insult? He has his name marked, the Gatillo, on the back of his tights.
Well, he's proud. He's proud of his heritage. And
marks his name anywhere.
Anyway, you know, tights or anything else does not make a wrestler. The young man is coming up right now. Sure, he makes a few mistakes along the way, but I told you I predict. Oh, there's the tag. And here comes War Cloud going into that war path. Chop here, chop there, chop him again. Right on top of the head. Those chops.
This War Cloud, he has no self-control.
Whoa, there, big backdrop over. Could be, go for the pin, War Cloud. The dance again. Still working. The fans are in an uproar. He gets him down again. Comes to, oh, look at that punch to the side of the jaw.
Side of the jaw, eh? Not to the throat, maybe.
Body slamming, goes for the cover again. Saved by Rocky. Tag team action, that's what it is.
Nice save by Rocky DellaSerra. A nice maneuver with the boot to the head.
They got him now, throws him to the rope, gives him... Ooh.
That was low, I saw it.
It looked a little low, maybe not. Floyd, and here's the tag to Gatillo again. Comes back. Drop kick. Oh, down he went. Gatillo hitting the ropes. 280 pounds coming down. A splash, and it's a count of 1 to 2. Yes, it is. It's all over, Mac. The winner, the new team, Tony Gatillo and War Cloud. The fans appreciate it, Floyd.
I don't.
I know you don't. You would have liked to see the spoiler really spoil things for that young team, but it did not happen. The winners, Tony Gatillo and Sonny War Cloud. We will hear a lot about that young man, Tony Gatillo. Here's the replay for fans that missed it. The punch to the gut. Floyd Creatchman says it was low. I don't believe it. The tag is made. Thrown into the ropes. Drop kick. Down he goes, and here comes that big splash. 280 pounds. You can see it in slow motion coming down. And that's all she wrote. It's all over. The winners, Gatillo, War Cloud.
At Copps Coliseum, Hamilton, Ontario, on Sunday, February the 15th at 2 p.m. It's MoscaMania II, including Baron Von Raschke going up against this man, Arn Anderson.
What you have, Hamilton, is the rare experience and privilege of seeing 2 of the 4 horsemen at their finest. Myself against Baron Von Raschke. You see, Baron, this don't work if I'm not there. You got to stop me and put it on. See, that's where we are, where we excel is wrestling, which means not being where you're supposed to be. Ducking, dodging, getting behind, taking down. You can relate to that, Baron. Takedowns, 2, you understand what I'm saying? 2. Well, Baron, when it's all said and done, I'll be on top. You'll be on the bottom. The horseman will reign wherever we go.
For the World TV title and $10,000, Tully Blanchard against Dusty Rhodes.
You know, Double A said it right. The horsemen are in town, Hamilton, Ontario. Flair, Arn, and myself. And can you imagine, 2 p.m., the match is over, about 5:30, nice little dinner, and then, whoo, all the ladies are going to see just rate themselves with all the rest of the women in the world to see how they rate with the horsemen. And I tell you what, when Flair and Arn and myself get done with Hamilton, Ontario, they're going to go, Mosca who? Mosca who? Ha, 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 ha. But anyway, getting back to business. Dusty Rhodes, you and I about 3:30 in the afternoon are going to walk down that aisle. I'm going to bring 15,000 Canadian dollars. And I'm going to bring the World's Television Championship. And I'm going to bring J.J. Dillon, and he's going to stand in the corner, and he's going to watch you be humiliated. Because Dusty Rhodes, being from the great country of Canada, being born there, being a Canadian as it were, Dusty Rhodes, I'm going to take you down in my home country. And Dusty Rhodes, the odds of me letting you beat me are astronomical.
What has Gilles the Fish Poisson in store for us? We'll have to wait right here on the Creatchman Corner, coming right up.